Hi everyone, today we're going to see about SOAP Web Services. As part of this introduction class, we'll see what is SOAP. SOAP is a simple object access protocol which transfers data from one application to other application in XML format. Let's see this in a pictorial view. Here service provider and service consumer there. Service consumer request for a customer details to the service provider. Service provider again gives the response. You can see here both the request and response transfer happens in a XML format. Service consumer sends a request with account number 1069. So 1069 is account number. For that we need what is the name of the customer, phone number, street, etc. So this information reside inside the service provider, which may be contacting the DB or any other third-party web services and get the details for us. So again in the response you can see the name of the corresponding customer, the other information, and send that response in an XML format. So in this way SOAP Web Services executes. So previously we have developed the application without web services. We used to do the jarring of the files and consuming the web services in our own application. Like we have to manually update the jars and execute the jars, and there comes a restriction, like if there is any change in the main application we cannot able to get the latest changes. To overcome it, we are using this web service concept, and SOAP is one among that. Let's see how this request and response transfer from one system to other system, maybe like one application to other application. We have a web service specification, WSDL, web service description language, which has the data which is to be transferred from one application to the other application, maybe service provider to the service consumers. Usually this WSDL has to be registered in a repository, and repository will use a UDDI. UDDI is Universal Description, Discovery and Integration. It discovers the WSDL and give back to be consumed. So this WSDL which is generated will be sent to the service consumer. Finally, this service consumer uses the WSDL to send a request to the service provider. Similarly, the service provider provides the expected response to the service consumer. Let's see this in detail in a diagram. Here you can see the service description WSDL was sent to a registry, that is UDDI. Here registry may be some other registry also. Currently we are describing here as an UDDI, and once the WSDL is sent here and it registers the queries, like service consumer register the queries and a part of the WSDL will be generated and sent back to the consumer. So the final generated WSDL is ready to be consumed. So the service consumer start using the WSDL and it will be passing the request with the required parameters, and service provider will be giving the response for it. So this is the way SOAP Web Services work. Let's see the implementation part of the SOAP Web Services in the next session. Thank you.